This is a nice part of Stratford where the boats are and people walking past the monuments. Nice flower bed here. I might get a better view of it, a little bit of a view of the flower bed, and more flowers up to there towards the monument. And here's Nick now walking towards me, and we're going to have a look at this monument now in a second. Just going to do the monument in a minute, so
right, okay.
Right, so we'll do another movie in a minute, right?
Okay.
We're just going to have a look at these interesting monuments next to the Shakespeare Memorial. This one is of Hamlet, and he's got the skull in his hand. I'm just trying to get a bit closer to it. Just struggling to get up here. Got a bit of camera shake. There we are, we've got in on his face there, and there we are, we've got the skull. He's got the skull in his hands. That's the Hamlet one, and we'll go on to the next one. Let's cross over the lawn here. There's a lot of traffic on the road here by this monument. Go and have another look at another Shakespeare character, and this Shakespeare character is called Prince Hal. He's got a crown over his head. I don't know much about him. Right, we'll go on to the next one now. And I think the next one is called Falstaff. And we'll come to. There's a nice shot of the little Falstaff statue, and you see you've got all the boats in the background. We'll get a shot of these boats, get a bit closer into the river, and we'll have a look at the last statue now, which is of Lady Macbeth, and we'll get round to the front of the statue now of Lady Macbeth, and then we'll have a look at the actual Shakespeare Memorial itself. I just need to get round the other side so I can see her face better. There you are, they've got a statue of Lady Macbeth. I don't know why. I think it would have been better to have Macbeth himself really, but they've got a statue of Lady Macbeth. And I'm at the back of the Shakespeare Memorial, so I'll turn this off now and go round to the front. Here's Nick standing in front of the Shakespeare Memorial, which was put here in 1888, and we have all sorts of Japanese people also photographing this interesting statue. I'll just step back a bit so we can get all the statue in, because it's quite a high statue. There we are, there's the top of the statue, and now we're going to read some of the inscriptions on it. So we're moving in closer now. I'm just going to ask Nick to read out this inscription that's on this monument.
Well, the first one was Shakespeare. Consideration like an angel came, and whipped the offending Avon out of him.
Can you say that again a bit louder? Can you? I think you need to shout because of the traffic.
Consideration like an angel came and whipped the offending Avon out of him, and I think that probably comes from Hamlet.
Right, so the first one comes from Hamlet, and we're going to look at the next inscription now.
And if you work your way around to the side, the next one was also, I know this is from Hamlet, and that says, "Good night, sweet prince, flights of angels sing me to thy rest." And I'm pretty sure that comes towards the very end of Act 5 of Hamlet, when he's obviously died when that's said.
Right, next one then.
Work your way around here, there's yet another quotation. And then this one I know recognises, this is from Macbeth, and that's "Life's but a walking shadow." a poor player that struts and frets his out upon the stage and then is heard no more. And the rest of that, which isn't on the placards, is just a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury and signifying nothing. That's the rest of the quotation.
Well, I'll
That's
just...
from Macbeth when he knows his end is drawing.
That one's from Macbeth. I'll just say it again, so I'll speak a bit louder, I'll say it again. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets this hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more, I think it says.
That's right.
It's very old, it's starting to wear away, the inscription, but isn't that interesting? And also says this monument was unveiled on the 10th of October 1888 by Lady Hodgson, wife of Sir Arthur Hodgson, KCMG. Isn't that interesting as well?